I'm real happy about the service I get here. Well, I feel so good about myself that, normally thinning hair is something I try to hide. So I'm not normally going to put myself out there with thinning hair, but once I got this and felt so good about the way I looked with the hair, and I could style it different ways and that type of thing. If I feel so good about it, why not share that feeling with other people? Now, it's not to the point where I can walk up to someone with really thin hair and say something to them like, oh, I know somebody that can help you, because when someone's experiencing that, they can be very sensitive about that, and they might just want to turn around and slap me in the face for even mentioning it to them. But when the opportunity is there, when people are there and they have come seeking a solution to their problem, I'm happy to come in and talk about it. Well, the one thing I liked is that the person I spoke to is the person who does the treatment on me, who is there. He does the coloring, he does the cutting, he does the attaching. He's always there for me, but I feel very comfortable with him because he's a very genuine person. And as I said before, I could tell that by the first time that I went into his office, and when he spoke to me and I asked questions or he told me something, he looked directly at me, none of this sales pitch kind of thing, just sort of from the heart. The first time I did it, the next morning when I got up and I took a shower and washed my hair, I sort of jumped out of the shower and ran to the mirror to see what does it look like when my hair is all wet and pulled back. And it looked like when my hair was all wet and pulled back. It just looks like hair always looked, only now there was more of it again, and there was less scalp showing. So I was really, really pleased about that. I also worried about my husband had a convertible at the time. Oh, I'm going to go in the convertible and my hair's going to blow back and you're going to see it. And so I flipped down the visor to look in the mirror as we were driving, and it didn't. It's attached closely enough to your scalp that nobody knows it. I wouldn't worry that in yoga class when you go do down dog, it's all going to fall forward and you're going to see it. And I went with my daughter and she goes, nope, can't see it, because that's something you can't tell on your own seeing it. So I tested it and found it to meet all my requirements. When I finish here, I look good and I feel good. I'm real happy about the service I get here.